What's going on, everyone? I am ZippingMeteor. Welcome to another Zip Plays series. This time we will be playing all the way through a new game from a small studio that's part of Ubisoft, whose name escapes me at the moment. We will be playing Grow Home. Game all about a small robot trying to climb a really, really tall plant. It's kind of cool seeing games like this. Small, kind of risky games come out of a big studio. It means the developers can try new things without taking a big risk. I'd like more developers to do that. We're going to jump right into a new game. I have played this a little bit, but then I decided, you know what, it's a relatively short game. Let's play it for the series instead. Now our goal is to get that star plant to grow 2 kilometers high. It's a ridiculously long, or tall plant to grow. We play as this little character, I believe now I'm forgetting what his name actually stands for, but he's just known as Bud. It is a rather weird game. And it's all about climbing. The way the character moves is all natural. It's not programmed to look that way. So you can get him to do some rather clumsy looking animations, which is always fun. Right now we are trying to collect as many of these crystals as possible to gain new upgrades, which will make it easier to get way, way up there. No, don't fall, bud. Come on. Climb the rock. And you do get an upgrade pretty early on. Excuse the cutscene here. Crumbs, this place is remarkable. Examine the wildlife carefully and grow that star plant. Will do. Now this here is the first real upgrade we get. Excuse me as I trip and fall. We'll explore down here in a minute. I'm not going to try to get all 100 of those crystals for this series. I'm just going to make this all about getting to the top of the star plant. Come on. There we go. Let's pull this flower out. And now we kind of have a parachute for gliding. Or I can just run like crazy and completely missed my target. Come on, get up there. I want that crystal. Now there are some crystals down here, so let's go ahead and go look for them. This flower, you can't easily, like, refuel it just by grabbing another flower, but really I don't even know if there's fall damage in this game, to be honest. Looking for more crystals. I don't want to collect them all in this series, but I do want as many as I can find in the short amount of time that I'm in this area. Pretty early on you can start getting some rather helpful upgrades, like a jetpack and... Sheep! Come here. I couldn't hold him. Let's go get this crystal, since it's clearly in our sight. The controls do take some getting used to, but there aren't any other games out like this. I think Nerdcubed best described it as kind of a... compared it briefly to Shadow of the Colossus, but without a grit meter, and without Colossi to destroy. I don't think these are supposed to be like this. Or maybe they are. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's another crystal around here if I remember correctly from Nerdcube's video. Now, this game, from what I've seen on howlongtobeat.com, it's about a 2.5 hour game. Roughly 5 hours or so if you try to 100% it. I'm not going to try to 100% it because that's, at least not on this video series, it's just not interesting to me to do that. And I don't know how long these videos are going to be. I may try to, I don't know, record videos like I have in some of the earlier Zipp Play series, where I just play as long as possible and cut it up. It's a bit easier on me because I don't have to watch time so much. I can just actually get engaged in the game. I know there's 2 crystals down here. Just gotta squeeze my way through. Got one of them. The other one is back here, I think. Or maybe it's further forward. I can hear it. I know there is another one down here. Oh, this must be a lovely video to be watching right now. Here. Is it? It's that weird little... There it is, there it is. Ooh, I have a new item in my inventory. I must have got a trading card from this. 10, now I have the zoom cam. Click right stick to zoom in and out, so now I can see more of the surroundings. Which is a huge help for finding those crystals. But zoom out, you can actually see the crystals up on that rock way up there, this little white sparkle, so being able to see farther away is going to be a huge help in finding those. Larger field of view. Okay, let's refuel our flower. And let's get to the actual part of this game, which is growing the star plant. Which involves riding these things into the little floating sections, causing the plant to grow. We are now at 90 or 89 meters. Our goal is 2 kilometers. We have a long way to go. I hear it. I hear another crystal. There it is. No, 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 no. There may be more crystals down here. We're gonna go look. It's very likely that there are more crystals down here. Ah. Right now, I really want to get the jetpack. It's kind of my goal upgrade right now. And the controls are already kind of weird for jumping, but with more control with the jetpack, I can have a little bit more wiggle room. Refuel my flower pack. Okay, these leaves kind of act like trampolines, so they're good for getting to high places. Yep. We're gonna try to get onto this little bud. You can kind of control these things a little bit, but they really want to grow into these things. So really you just kind of influence them, but you don't control them. Been recording for about 13 minutes now. Cannonball! Now one thing I didn't mention, down there on the ground, that little thing I activated, that is a teleporter. There are, I think, 5 or 6 of those scattered throughout this world. So if you do fall, which is almost inevitable when you're trying to climb something that's 2 kilometers high, it will make it a little bit easier to get from one point to another. Though you'll still have a long way to climb, so it's... falling is still a punishment. Want that crystal.